All right, so here's the dumbest power setup you can think of. It is a generator, which is a really nice generator. It's a Honda EU 2000i, which I have no complaints about. It needs a tune-up. It definitely seems to be struggling about something, and probably the carburetor. And I think one of the basic skills that a person like me should have, but isn't me because I don't give a fuck about it, is basic small engine repair. Because it's not rocket science, but it takes a person who's, kind of good at that. And you can tell the difference, and they should fucking compete with each other. We could even give them, like, machines made dirty in a particular way on purpose as a test. That sounds evil and manipulative, doesn't it? But it sounds really like it'd be fun to watch on video. And you could find out who's really fucking good at fixing engines. That's kind of a goofy idea. You'd have to sabotage engines in a specific way to cause a symptom, and then see who can solve that problem the quickest and most correct and efficient on video. Like a competition mechanics thing. Maybe it's just a nuts idea. I don't know. I'm not a mechanic. I don't know shit about cars and how. I know some ideas, but I'm also have no experience fixing them and shit. And they seem like they've become space engines. Like, I don't understand cars anymore. And they kind of seem scary. I've only been in one that had a GPS thing. And that was pretty cool, actually. I liked it. And a camera in the back. And I guess this was normal now somewhere else. But I don't have the kind of friends that have those kind of cars much. And it's not super normal around here. I don't know, actually. I have no fucking idea. It could be half the cars, 25% of cars, could be 75%. Could depend on if you're in this town or that town or that town or that town or that town. Shit's different. I would like to have a working fucking vehicle again. That would be good. I had a fucking video I was going to make about something, and everything here is a fucked up mess. Oh, it was going to be about living on a very small amount of power. Okay, let me start this over so I sound more coherent. Fuck, it's cold as shit. Somebody should, make this place comfortable. Like me, probably. Fuck everything. Alright. What I could do is just fucking light fires. I mean, I've had a harsh winter, but it's really my own fault, because I could have burned firewood a lot more. I was experimenting with how little I could use and what level of comfort and what struggles I would come up against. Also, I just didn't fucking feel like lighting a fire because I'm here alone, and fuck me, who cares? So that's not a very good attitude as far as, feeling good about life. It kind of means your life is cold and sucky and dark. But, I'm good at that shit. So, I feel dumb, of course. I could have, made my own life more comfortable, but you also just have to kind of do what you can do. I don't know. So maybe today I will, sweep up and shit and try and move enough objects so there's a place to sit down. There is nowhere in this fucking room you can actually sit down. And I have a ton of furniture. And that means I'm a dumbass. I'm a messy dumbass. That's what it means. And so that luckily is fixable by me, although I'm already convicting myself of being a dumbass. So I don't think my little dog has food. That is a very bad thing. She's always supposed to have food. She's so not fat. So until she shows any sign of overweightness, which I don't see for years, she's on the open feeding system in her tiny bowl that the other dogs are trained to stay the fuck away from. It's very important because she has her own feeding spot because she's so tiny that she's not physically in the same league as the real dogs. She's not a real dog. Sorry. That's just a funny insult. Honey. There she is. No, she's fucking great. is my favorite little dog. She's my only little dog I like. Maybe all little dogs are great. Maybe there's a ton of other little dogs that are awesome. People sometimes have little dogs and they post them online, and I think, oh, it's probably a yappy little fucker. And I think, oh, God, one of my favorite dogs is now a small dog. I have to deal with my bigotry against small dogs because I'm in love with one. And she's just so fun to take care of, I guess. The other dogs are, they live in a different world than I do. And they're actually too lonely. They need human contact more than I provide. They love going to town, which is good for their socialization. And also they're fucking bodyguards as fuck. I mean, anywhere I get near anywhere, they're going to control what dogs can get near there. My dogs are like bodyguards. And they haven't been aggressive in any bad way. And I hope that they never have to be. But they aren't weak. And they are smart. And I'd rather have them on my side than not. And, they play their part. And part of their role is security team. Going to a place and having the control over the dog nature of it, if you can control the dog nature of all the dogs around it, that's a really good idea. In fact, I suggest that at the edges of anywhere that anyone live, that you kind of seduce those dogs and get to know them so that you're the friendly neighborhood and so they become like part of your neighborhood's dog. Because we'd like friendly dogs that protect their neighbors. And I think that's a good idea, especially as we look at potential decentralization. And I think it would be great if people had loyalty to a place and that they knew that their impact as locally as possible was very beneficial to the soil, to how agriculture is done, to the future, you create with whatever architecture you approve and think is okay. Oh, this feels nice right here. She's standing in the sun. This is why I want to do earlier in the morning in a hotter place. Okay, so this is a goal. I got to start this over. I get distracted. Sorry about this.